Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's paper, nor anything that he has, 'cause you'll get the answers, but not the work that shows you got it right.
Jasmine, tell me what to write, including symbols. Jasmine. This. What is that? Negative. Yes. Let's do another parentheses. -6. Plus 3 parentheses. Thank you, Jasmine. Jesus? Can't move. No, I didn't give you that option. So now you're going to simplify. Do you need some talk time, Jesus? Okay, everyone talk to your partner 10 seconds. Here's a challenge. There's 2 ways of doing this next step. Ready, set, go. All right, here we go. All right, Jesus. What are we gonna do? Here, Jesus, here's a small hint. +6. Okay, good. How did you get that? Yes. Raise your hand if you distributed a negative. Okay, so this is one way of doing the problem. Look, guys. He's saying -1, and you're going to distribute this negative sign. You can do that. So he's saying a +6, and Jesus, what's a -1 times a +3? Yes. And then class 6 minus 3 is? 3. I'm writing these equal signs on the side to show that each of these lines are equivalent. Okay. Let's say you did it a different way. Let's say you did the opposite of -6 plus 3 is what? Class, what's a -6 plus 3? -3. Class, what's the opposite of -3? +3. Tell your partner which one you did, left side or right side, or which made more sense to you. Ready, set, go. 3. Class, did they show us their substitution? How did they show us the substitution? What did you say? Yeah, they did a parentheses. I like that. Good job. Okay, let's take a look at another student. Wait. Okay, this one, -5 times 2 is -10. And then, okay, this person recognized that 2 times -3 is -6. So if you have -10 plus a -6, you don't need to write the plus sign. Do you guys see that? So student recognizes -10 minus 6. Raise your hand if you got -16. Let's double check the other person. Sorry, I took a better picture on this one, I think. And -16. That was good? Awesome. All right, question number 1 tells us to evaluate. Well, we just learned that evaluate, another word for evaluate is to what? Replace or substitute. each expression for A equals 2, B equals -3, or C equals 8. So it's kind of like a puzzle piece, and you're going to notice I'm going to try to use my highlighters if you have them, and then we're also going to utilize parentheses. So question number 1, I'm going to rewrite the problem. Blue doesn't show up well, sorry. Let's try yellow. Question number 1, A plus 3C. And you'll notice that in the beginning they gave me 3 letters, but I only have 2 variables, so I don't need to use the variable B. So every A value is 2. So every A value, I'm going to replace it with a 2. And every C value is 8. So we're going to write every C value to be 8. Let's write that. A values are 2. Now pay attention, I'm putting it in parentheses. Everyone say parentheses. These grouping symbols help us with clarity. And then we have 3 times our C value, which is 8. I'm going to put an equal sign on the far left to show that the yellow line is equal to the white line. Okay, this was yesterday's lesson. Tell your partner what goes there for the red. What is it? What am I trying to point out here? Talk to each other. 7 seconds. Ready, set, go. Class, are we going to add 3 and 8? Are we going to subtract? What are we going to do? We're going to multiply. So if you don't see addition or subtraction, you are multiplying. Let's go ahead and multiply those. And this is the order of operations, right? 3 times 8 is 24. And then 2 plus 24 gives us 26 is our answer. Let's go back and write down what we did. I wrote down the problem, write down problem. So this helps you process. Then the next thing we did is substitution. Substitution. And then in that light blue, then we did simplifying. And I'm not going to write down the directions or words that we're doing. So as you're processing the problem, you might need to do that. And that's how we did question number 1. All right, question number 2, AB minus C. Every A value is 2. Let's make it a little bigger. Every B value is going to be -3. And every C value is going to be 8. Let's write that in. So we talked about your substitution should be in parentheses. Your B value is -3. You have that subtraction sign, and then C is 8. Okay, the common mistake here is students did not do parentheses, so they didn't know that A times B, so this is still multiplication. So that would give us -6. You're multiplying, you are not subtracting. That's why I went back to say that's multiplication. And then we have an opposite of an 8. So essentially that's just -6 minus 8. That's yesterday's lesson, right? They're both on the negative team. How many? -14. All right, let's go over this example of evaluate each expression. A is 2, B is -3, and C is equal to 8. We're doing question number 3. And in this question, I only see B and C, so I don't need A. If you have highlighters, super helpful. So the B value, we'll do green, is -3. Every B value, I'm going to put in here, -3. And every C value I'm going to put in as 8. Oh, do you guys know why I picked this problem? Because it has a fraction. Teachers don't like certain F words in their class. Sometimes students don't like certain F words in their class. So every C value is what? 8. And every B value is -3. Did you notice that I put the replacement or substitution in parentheses? Everyone say it. You're going to get some problems wrong because you don't want to use parentheses. Now, do you guys know why I put the 8 a little bit funny? Ah, you know the secret. She said put it over 1. Excellent. Let's do that. The 8 does not just float in the air. It's in the numerator or upstairs. In fractions, when you're multiplying, you can just multiply across. Some of you guys know some more advanced techniques like canceling. And class, 8 divided by 2. And 4 minus 3 is 1. So if you think about what we're doing, all we had to do is first, in yellow, we did a substitution. And then in white, all we did was a simplify. And simplifying is what we did in yesterday's lesson with order of operations. So now we're combining order of operations and substitutions. All right, let's go over question number 4. 4C minus B. So that means every C value I already highlighted here in blue is going to be 8. And every B value will be -3. So let's go ahead and do our substitution. 4 times 8. Remember, you have to do the substitutions. Okay, and you have the minus sign because that's what you have above. Then you do the substitution in parentheses. So the B value is -3. Don't forget to use your order of operations, which would tell you multiplication before you add or subtract. So that would be 32 plus 3, because this is the opposite. And this would give us 5. I want to point out that over here would have been wrong. You could see we're wrong. Is we did 4 times 8 minus a -3. And some students might be tempted to do this portion first, but that is wrong because you need to do PEMDAS.
Math is great, math is okay. You will need in life every day. From pandas to functions, to fractions, to formulas. You will need in life every day. We need math.